Alrighty, it's day 2 of the coaster breaking ground, and unfortunately, we have a leak. So yes, it is with 100% confirmation that Amusement Insiders and others soon will also be confirming that our project for 2025 is, in fact, a Premier Rides launch coaster, more specifically, a dual launch coaster. So whether that means 2 or 3, because the first little launch is kind of like a little booster launch, so I don't know if they're going to count that as an actual full-on launch, because when it gets into the mountain, it's going to have to do a launch. So I'm assuming it's going to have 3 launches just based off of the sheer size, but there's a chance it could have 2. With that being said, obviously, I need to trust my sources a little more, because if I had just trusted them, I would have known for sure the coaster model about a year ago. But I wanted to talk about kind of my thought process and why I was discussing specific manufacturers. For those of you that followed the channel, I was hopping between Premier, Zamperla, and Intamin. Those were the 3 coaster manufacturers, and the reason is what you see before you. The far right picture is our 2025 threaded rod. And then you have Zamperla in the middle, and on the left you have Premier. These are threaded rod cages that they put in for footings that connect the footing to the support column of rides. And each manufacturer does have distinct designs. Now, the reason we were kind of like Team Premier really heavily on at the beginning was, one, because of that huge rumor that we got from a really reliable source. And if you remember my video, I said it was an extremely reliable source, but I didn't personally believe it. Well, I ate my own words. But if you saw there, Zamperla closely matches ours a little more so than Premier did. But someone on my team brought up a really valid point. The reason Premier has been using those shorter cages on a lot of their rides could be forces, and Wonderland's is a very large scale coaster, so it could probably be using the taller rebar cages, which is kind of why we thought it closely resembled Zamperla more so than Premier, because Zamperla's were a lot taller and very similar in shape to our projects that you see on the screen before you. So I'm finally able to show you the threaded rod because it's out on the construction site. That being said, they are moving very quickly. So into the construction update, it is a Premier coaster. They are moving so quickly. So as you see here, they got the cages in. They're going to be attaching those threaded rod above them. They got the actual shaping of the caisson right there, those caissons tubes, sono tubes with the wood frames around them. There's the threaded rod. I am going to edit out. Unfortunately, like I said, Wonderland or the thing had just the blueprints out in the open. For the ride, I have an agreement with the park. I will not post the blueprints on these public videos. But yeah, that being said, obviously, like, my Patreons get a little more information than YouTube, just because there's 152 of them now. So obviously I have to, entertain them because they pay behind a paywall for that information. So with that being said, very quick construction. I'm very impressed with how quick this project is moving. They were working, all the launch footings there were done, and they were had the base poured by the looks of it. There was signs of concrete stains on the rebar, and over here they were doing the brake run footings now. They were digging them. So I suspect by the end of next week, maybe even, the brake run station and launch will be done footing-wise if weather cooperates. That's a pretty aggressive timeline considering we were so far behind. But with it being an American project now, one, track is very easy to get to the park. Parts are very easy to get to the park. And again, it's just everything about this project is super easy to get to the park. So it's a lot less of a headache waiting for track and supports to arrive in shipping containers from overseas. So Intermountain Lift is obviously the track manufacturing plant that is manufacturing the track for the coaster. So if you know anyone that lives in Utah, I am offering, got to edit this out quickly. But yeah, I'm offering a cash reward for someone that wants to run a little errand for Amusement Insiders. So if you live in Utah or know someone that lives in Utah, definitely shoot me a message on Instagram. Definitely willing to send some money in exchange for some footage for a video. But with that being said, I'm super excited. Like, again, I know a lot of people are like, oh, Premiere, blah, blah, blah. But this is a large scale full throttle, by the way. You have to look at it that way. That this is a much larger, triple, quadruple the size full throttle that we're working with. 170 support columns at that. So as you can see here, they poured the concrete in there. And it's just going to cure, and then they'll add the top portion there with those sonotubes and the wood cutout. And then they'll add the threaded rod. So yeah, very exciting. I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know some of you might be bummed out, but truthfully, I think this is better news than Zamperla. So fingers crossed. Really excited to see Wonderland's teasing campaign for the layout and all that. Super excited to see how big of a coaster this is, because it's showing signs to be such a big coaster, especially coming out of the top of the mountain. But yeah, anyways, thanks so much. Obviously, if you want more information and you want newsletters monthly, subscribe to us on Patreon. Have a good one, guys. Bye.